I'm live. Hi. Did I eat my gummy? I did eat my gummy bears. Hi. Sorry, I went live and I'm like, I had to use the bathroom and stuff after my announcement. I'm like, I'm gonna get some gummy bears again. I've had them for a while. I just haven't eaten them. Turns out I have way too much like funny, good, sugary candy. Well, gummy bears aren't like gummy bears are like made with like real fruit juice or whatever, but you know, I get them from Costco. They're super cheap. I'd say super cheap, but like they actually do taste really good. I like gummy bears. You gotta get the right kind of gummy bear though. You know? Anyway, hi. Let me turn on the music a tiny bit. Hi. First, I gotta show off a skeb. I got a skeb this morning. I went to bed super late and woke up like at like I went to bed super early. I went to bed at like 5:30 a.m. And then I'm like I woke up at like 9:30 in the morning and I'm like, oh, I looked at my phone real quick to see what time it was and I saw the work has been delivered. You got an appeal. And I had like 3 emails of appeals. And I'm like, what got delivered? What made 3 people want to send an appeal immediately? And then it was this one that came in this morning. I was like, hell yeah. Can I say 10% credit? They sent an appeal? And I'm like, oh, your style's cute. I scrolled down, I saw a Theo in a wit chat, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'll go for it. So that was part of the decision. Very good artist. Very cute stuff. It's very cute style. Um... Yeah. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do today, but I've been seeing a lot of people playing SMZ3, and I'm like, I want to play a run again. So that's what we're doing. I gotta make sure it's actually set up. Um... Let's go over here. And unmute this. Hey Tracker, how are you? Hang on. Does it still recognize me in there? Okay. Wait, can anyone hear Tracker? Hey Tracker, how are you? Hey Tracker, how are you? No one can hear Tracker. That explains everything. Hey Tracker, how are you?
What?
There
Are
we
you trying to distract yourself from this seed already? Hi Quark.
I need to also.
Good to see you Neo Zero. Hey Fiora Almader. I'm in.
Anyway. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. Code Vein's fun. I want to play more Code Vein. But I think I was going to save that for my Friday streams.
Welcome to a very special episode of SMZ3
But I'm really
Run
enjoying that game. I'm changing up the sprites a bit too. Code Vein is very cool. I think it's a little easier than I expected. I remember struggling on that one part with like the very narrow paths above a pit. When I initially played it, that's where I gave up. But now I'm grown as a gamer. God, that sounds so terrible. Grown as a gamer. And I got past it. On the easier end, we have a few bosses. Yeah, the partners seem a little overpowered. It may be tempting to go through an area for without a partner to see how it goes. I'm glad parrying feels weird because I'm not relying on it, and I'm mostly only using it for you know, to gain the whatchamacallits.
Like some serious potion money.
So I get any skills.
Don't spend it all in one place. 5 items left in Hyrule Castle. Marked Eastern
Oh,
Palace
what the hell?
as crystal. Desert Palace
That seems
is now
cool.
blue crystal. Tower of Hera is now blue crystal. That's a relief, I'm sure.
Anyway, going to Fallen MSU. This is the MSU I kind of like started using MSUs for. Or you started with MSUs with, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I'll just stick with it. It's good chill music.
Marked piece of heart at lumberjack tree.
Okay. Hello. I'm thinking of getting a burrito after stream. Not that I'm thinking about having food immediately, but oh. Just more in like, I had food before stream and I know I'm gonna have dinner. I think a burrito would be good. I need a peak emote.
More missiles.
I keep saying I need all this and that. I need a lot in my life. We're going this way.
Tracked shovel. Marking off the bow and arrow.
I don't have room for standard emote slots, so it'd have to be like an animated peak. My tracking looks weird. I don't know. I can never get my tracking to look exactly right. I didn't also calibrate it, so maybe I need to do that real quick.
Found more missiles.
There's so many peak emotes. I could, technically. I only need 3 bombs. That's pretty close, true. Super missiles, huh? I'm scared of not getting those, but...
Hopefully the boots are not too hard to
oh.
find. Making a note that plasma is at library.
We'll get this just because we have no supers yet, and I don't know what this logic's gonna be.
Go shoot one at Phantom. He loves them.
Is the music too loud? Let me know if it is.
Could you repeat that?
Well, I mean, the audio is too loud for the game. Seems fine. Okay.
What did you say? Ten whole arrows. Wow.
Wow. I'm saving my money. So I want boots so I can get the plasma beam. But yeah, I've been wanting to play more of my Steam games. So like having the urge to play anything is like the initiative of me of going like when I felt like, oh, I should play Code Vein, and I immediately went like, okay, I'm taking this energy, I'm putting it on my schedule, I'm gonna force myself to play it. Done. And because otherwise I'd be like, I don't know what I want to play on Friday, and I'd be like doing nothing all the entire time, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of glad I am starting to play through that. That's convenient.
Flute is now yours.
Plus it'd be fun to just have something where I can like create a character or whatever and just go with it. I'm rotating my camera a little bit. That works.
Such a beautiful song. Congratulations on your new fighter's shield. Sometimes it feels like you only find missiles in the game. A wild burger.
Burger. I want a burger too. Aw, man.
I'm sure you're happy if this is early in the seed. Missile is now yours. Have you been using them?
I'm hungry. I had food for breakfast, it's fine. Maybe just like a... breakfast sandwich thing. I've been bad about eating recently. I need to do better.
Time to get things done in Metroid. Thump thump. Toggled missile on. Only your second? I'm surprised. Picked up a nickel.
Probably was faster to save and quit, but whatever. We are going... south.
Neat. A whole quarter of a heart.
Sorry, I'm like, kinda still trying to wake up! Ah!
How long do you think you can live off that much soup?
No, wait, okay, crabbed out of the way.
What was that?
No, you do!
It's time to get serious.
What a way to go. I was about to say I need some kind of an emote to determine that I'm dead, but then I have freaking splat. That counts. So. Oh my god. I hate mini Moldworms so much. Good for sleeping and being dead. I'm always saying this.
Could you spot me 20 bucks? Could you repeat that? If you got hit less you wouldn't need these. Tracta explosive hamburger, a 10 sticks, and the wave beam.
We can't fake Flipper because we don't have Moon Pearl. That one's specifically for sleeping. Flat is for sleepy but bad.
Marking off another 3 bombs.
I want boots. I want the plasma beam. Here's I'm gonna if I just felt slam on the bed and instantly died. Yeah, basically.
Mark green rupee at desert ledge.
Of course. I'm always overstimulated.
You should have enough now, I think.
You don't have to determine where I'm at.
What are you even going to do with that many 20 rupees? That was kind of you to help that old man when you couldn't see.
Anyway, back to Sans.
Added more missiles.
Say goodbye, Sans. Because we're out of here. We can't do anything. I am so irresponsible when I don't have work the next day. I'm just gonna stay up till way late. It was like 5:30. It was almost like 5:30 a.m.
Marked +5 stick.
And I'm like, why am I still
rock.
awake? And I went to bed.
Writing down E-tank at spectacle.
I'm gonna go
rock
get that
tape.
E-tank and then even quit. I've been playing Deadlock a little less than usual, but I'll usually like play 1 or 2 games a day, depending on what day it is. I played a game earlier today, and I have discovered that Mirage is really funny. Hang on, I want to read this.
Making a note that missile is at Old Turian launch pad. FYI, you shouldn't drink these.
Like, all you have to do for Mirage now is your first items are Quicksilver Reload and Surge of Power, and you can do, like, half of someone's health in lane, and it's really funny. And you just kind of snowball from there. A lot of fun. I still am waiting for, like, the next major patch before I start asking people to play, because right now the matchmaking is kind of fucked up, and, not as many people are on. So it ends up being kind of bad. Things just closed. What just closed? 1 second. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're gonna do that. Why did that close? What? The tracker just, the whole thing just crashed on me. So give me a second. I don't know why it crashed, but it did. Hey tracker, how are you? Hey
Have you been seeing other trackers on the side?
Yeah, the next big update for Deadlock it's technically planned for this month, but they said it might be delayed a little bit. So who knows when that's going to be. And there's going to be like new heroes and stuff like that. So I'm holding out for it to be good. I'm ready to play as the little gremlin character that's in it. I'm excited to play as the sleepy character, Pajamas. They're adding a little, like, gremlin-like creature that's in pajamas. They're adding Digi? Oh god. I hope not.
Tracked half magic. 2 items left in Eastern Palace. Hey.
Ow. Yeah, it's still something I play every now and then. It's not as much, though. It's not as fun when I'm not playing with friends, but I also know why my friends aren't also playing it. Did you Pajamas win? Good question. I don't think I've had one. Other than the one artist that drew me as a... No, it's the other artist that drew me as a maid. Drew a whole bunch of other digis. I think that one has kind of pajama-ish. Not exactly pajamas, but nightwear. People love putting me in a maid outfit.
Tracked various suit.
Nice.
1 item left in Eastern
Still
Palace.
can't do anything. Hang on, what's going on here?
Writing down heart container at ether tablet.
My scabs, my scabs.
Hey. Is it time to get scammed by Zora? That's everything in Eastern Palace.
Huh. I guess it is time to get scammed by Zora. Now, this year has been very much a net positive in terms of my kind of self-confidence in terms of presentation online, just because of skin. Just being able to tell an artist, draw me, and then they were just like, okay, I'm interpreting you with huge text. And I'm like, well, okay. That was like the one reason I was actually paranoid about using Skeb, because I was like, do I want that? Is that something I would want? Then an artist did that, and I'm like, okay, never mind, it's fine. I can go both ways, it's cool.
Writing down super missile at Zora's Ledge.
Sometimes an artist just draws like nice art. And the reason I went with that one Skeb, or that one artist on Skeb that drew all the Toho art that I liked for years. I knew how they were gonna draw, and I'm like, hell yeah, draw me. And they drew me twice. I want to get more Skebs from them.
Yay. More super
I like their art. But I gotta hold off.
Such a beautiful song.
I mean, like one of your Toho girls. Oh, we don't have many options. But yeah, I still have some Skebs in the works, or like pending. There's a few that I'm waiting for, but I think most of them expire this month, and then there's like one, I think, that expired in January. So we're hitting the point where I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of art at once. It's kind of already hit that with this first week. The art that I got on today was actually an appeal that I got, I think, a few days ago. That artist works quick.
Okay.
I like when artists work
4
quick,
treasures left.
because then I'm not waiting as long, but I also, like, know not every artist is like that, and some artists will literally take 6 months to finish something. That one really wild digi art that, like, the one where I'm like grabbing, like trying to grab the mouse cursor and all that stuff is that one was a request that I took, that I got accepted. They hit the deadline, didn't deliver, then asked me to resend the request, and they still waited till the deadline hit. My request is still pending and 4 hours past the deadline. Yeah, so it might take about 6 hours before that goes off.
Castle.
Usually when the deadline hits, it's like about you get like a 6 hour or so, 6 or 9 hours pending for them to continue doing it. They can have a chance to still accept whatever, otherwise it just auto cancels. It doesn't, like, as soon as the deadline hits, it's auto canceled, because some artists I've had art delivered literally like 2 or 3 hours after the deadline. So I think they just have a little bit of leeway.
Tracking King of Somaria. 2 treasures left. 1 more to go in here. Toggling fire rod on.
Well, we have to do this now. This doesn't open up too much. It's just finishing this, and then we have to go back to Metroid for 1 check.
Even more missiles. Nothing left in Hyrule Castle.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Dude.
Marking off another missile.
We have to... We have 2 checks we can do. I need to play Deltarune Chapter 2 on stream. I have played it before. I really do like Deltarune, but I promised I was gonna do a playthrough of it. I did that. It's the summer. It was like June when I played Deltarune Chapter 1. I mostly just want to go through 3 and 4 on stream as well, because those are fun chapters. Hi, Zoe. Good morning? Morning? You were up late playing Etrian Odyssey? Did you finish Etrian Odyssey? God, Zoe Jump being my most top used emote on Twitch is really funny to me. Did not finish. What the f- How long is that game?
Was it still beating when you found it?
Excuse me.
You now have 25 superb missiles.
Are you kidding me? Oh, this is fucked. I got Etrian Odyssey 1 now. I got that from like the Humble Choice. That's cool. I never played an Etrian Odyssey game. I hear they're very good. Yep. What was the first be playing through as well? It's fun to hear a bit long. Yeah, I'm always scared of playing like a super long game on stream. Not because of like the length, but more just of like, is it gonna keep people entertained the entire time? Here I am playing Code Vein, which is not as long, but you know, it's still a longer game. Code Vein is at least fun to just play dress up. Okay, what do I have to... It's like... We have to do some nonsense here? What the actual fuck? I don't... Oh. Wait. I can't get this item. I can't get this item. Why is it telling me I can get this item? No, I can't get this item. No, I can. It's saying it's in... Oh my god. Oh, this sucks. Wait, hold on. Before I do anything, there is another item I can get. I don't have more fall, so I can't go that direction. Where am I on the map? I'm in the wrong spot. I can't go that way. Oh my god. What am I doing? Where am I going? I gotta... So I have to go to, like, the room where I'm below where I'm at. Not the room below where I'm at, actually. Wait, I have to get to Crocomire? I have to go to Crocomire? Wait, how do I get to Crocomire from here? Wait. Okay. So it's telling me this item's in logic. It required me to go all the way around for it, but I don't think that's needed. I need to go another place. Which I think I can go this way. Yeah, I have Wave Beam. Okay, I can go fight Crocomire this way. And that's not the way to go.
To defeat Crocomire, shoot it until it dies.
Oh my god. I hit Crocomire! Get!
Toggle Crocomire
Hey,
off.
Tracker, undo that.
I'll undo that. Toggled magic mirror on.
Hey, the logic of the seed is fucked up.
Question mark. Did you see that skeleton? Not to frighten you, but I've heard that you have one inside of you. Creepy.
Okay, hold on. This is some weird fucked up logic. Etrian Odyssey seems like something I would enjoy. For certain. I just feel like it's not a good stream game for me. I don't know, I just feel unconfident. I'm not confident in my abilities to stream a game like that. As cool as it is. Yeah, I could do that in Disgaea as well. I can't stream a Disgaea game. I would try to rush to the post game as fast as possible. Hydrate, I should do that. Cat.
Writing down arrow carrying knowledge at Spectacle Rock. Palace of Darkness is now red pendant. Swamp Palace is now red crystal. Skill Woods is now crystal. Marked Thieves Town as pendant of power. Marked Frigid Palace as pendant of courage. Miserable Mire is now red crystal. Turtle Rock is now blue crystal. Eastern Palace is now crystal. Desert Palace is now crystal. Tower of Hera is now crystal. All crystals, no filler. Yay.
Yay.
Hello Boniface 7. Halfway to this actually being somewhat useful. One more to go in here. Quake is now known for Miserable Mire.
Of course, it's the basement seed. Hi. What other party members you can name for you? That's everything. I wanted to play Grimrock. That's what I wanted to play. I started a little bit of that, and then I kind of forgot about it. So I'm like, maybe I should do that for stream sometime. Next year, I'm gonna just start doing a lot of like wilder shit. I mean, that's you're not in the main party. Yeah, I feel like that's the problem when you have too many party members and you don't know what to do with them. This guy would be like that. I would have so many party members that I'm not actively using. Don't die.
Is this even randomized?
Can I? I have to do this. The next item is progression, 100%. I can't beat Moldarm, but... which tells me that the Moldarm does not have the item. Grimrock 2, yeah, I want to play Grimrock 2.
Marked Infinite Bomb Jump Device at Ruined Pool.
Oh. Okay, well that's actually worth getting. Okay, the item has to be here. Because there's no other way. There's nothing else. There's literally nothing else. It's Morphball.
It's morphin' time. That's the last of them.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? That's fucked up. It gave me speed booster, which required me to go to fight Crockermire, go past the pit to get the mirror, to then go to Tower of Hera. And I think in order to get there, no, I didn't need to go to Death Mountain at all for that, but
3/4 of
I still had to go to like
almost a working one, I think.
What was it? That's kind of fucked up. You also needed a fire rod, so you had to do the back escape. God, every time I see that dog now, I think carpet.
Even more primitive explosives.
Don't tell me about Luigi House, but Mansion. God, that got stuck in my head the moment it was shared around so much. Instead, all I could think about is that seal. The seal that just goes, "Wah," and then just like the head bobble back and forth is what kills me on that one.
Marking off another missile. Marked Zelda bombs at that spot on the left side after the gauntlet.
We're going back.
You now have 420 rupees. Nice.
Nice. This is such a good morph ball sprite.
Your mom signed the permission slip. Now you can carry more arrows.
Ow. Wrecked ship is not open yet. Because I don't have gravity suit or grappling beam. Oh, there's an item down here I need to get. Oop, wasted a power bomb. I might refuel here.
You now have 6 more Zelda bombs than you started with.
I was gonna choose the Sprite can sprite for Super Metroid, but I'm like, nah. You need to do a Shine Spark to get to ship with a keyed seed. It's you can get to the ship with a Shine Spark, but I don't. It's not logic with this randomizer. With this version of the randomizer, this is the casual randomizer. So like it does some of the tricks you can turn off, like some of the weird logic of just like I have it turned off to where infinite bomb jumps are not required, so it will never like give you power or never give you the bombs and expect you to do an infinite bomb jump, for example. And I think one of the options is you can turn off the Shine Spark into Wreck Ship. I'm not somebody that plays Super Metroid like a lot, so I'm not somebody that does like all these like wild routes or anything like that. So I don't mind turning those off. There's also other options for this casual randomizer that I still have turned off. That are like sometimes it can be beneficial. Like I had the elevator speed and door speed transition fast just because like that doesn't really matter too much to me. Oh wait, I have speed boost. I don't need to worry about this. What the fuck?
Toggled gravity suit on. Another full heart. Neat. You now have 7 primitive explosives.
Yeah, that is in logic now. I don't. 2 energy tanks ain't great.
I hope your wallet is big enough.
3.
Even more E-tanks.
But no, I've been thinking about what games to play a lot more frequently. And I'm glad Code Vein is like something where I'm like, yeah. That game is very cool.
Cool.
I don't know what else to do after that, but I guess we'll figure that out. By then it'll be next year. Sure, non-sicko's gonna have fun. Yeah, that's basically why I'm not a sicko. Other than for like key sanity. Ether.
Tracking ether.
Everything's on your backlog. It's neat. The only reason I'm mainly playing it is because I know the second one comes out next month. And I like I hear the character creator on that one's like nonsense. And I'm like, well, damn.
Another one. Cool. More 20 rupees. I reserve the right to not care.
Mushroom. This is also in logic.
Your 20 rupees collection is getting somewhere.
I know I mentioned that I've been watching Columbo at work. I've gotten to some of like the later. I got like season 8 now. And I don't know, something about it's not the same, but it's still fine. But it's a little over the top now. A lot more over the top. If that makes any sense. Like there was an episode where there's like a director or whatever, and he like commits a murder, and like Columbo does the entire like reveal as like a movie production kind of thing, and I'm like, this is a little over the top. Is this like going to not be as subtle as before? Is that the 80s 90s revival? It does seem like
Why
it
don't we go
later on.
Spawn for old time's sake?
It might be considered part of the main line, or main seasons, but
More hamburgers.
Yeah, I was like watching, I'm like, it seems a little over the top in comparison to like what I expect from Columbo. Like when he's sitting there doing like an entire like stage production of the reveal about how he's the guy's the murderer and all that, I'm like, this is a little too much. Columbo's usually pretty subtle about things. This is a little too much. I don't know.
Try again.
I'm still watching it to see what happens.
Good job on getting the Munpar.
Columbo's good. Go watch Columbo. I enjoyed it, especially early on, because a lot of the times it's like the best part is like all the people who commit the murders are just like terrible people, and I think that's what's really funny. It's like they're just terrible assholes, usually rich too.
So many pieces of heart.
And they're like always like, oh, I'm gonna one up the police, haha, they'll never know. And Columbo's like, well, I got you with this like tiny little thing, haha. And sometimes people just know it immediately. It's awesome when he knows that.
More
Like, I think
energy
one of the
traits.
early episodes, he's like looking around, like at the ground. He finds something on the ground, and then he starts looking around for people like, hey, do you have a match? Hey, do you have like a match? And all of a sudden he sees someone pulls out a cigar. I'm like, oh, you just got fucking busted, man. He's gonna figure out how to show proof on that. Your ass got busted. You're the only one that smokes on the premises, and he found a cigar. You're fucked. And then it turns out at the end of the episode, he's like, yeah, I found out 10 minutes into the investigation it was you.
You now have 60 minutes.
And the guy's like, wait, how did you know that? He's like, you're the only one with the cigar.
Now you can afford to pay me.
Just like the ultimate, like, a lot of these people get self-owned. It's really funny. Thank you, Columbo.
Picked up more 5 rupees. I'd make a comment about this location, but those types of shitty jokes are beneath me.
Also, I want to play Phoenix Wright. I haven't gotten around to playing a Phoenix Wright game ever. Those seem like cool. I want to play the Great Ace Attorney mostly, but Ace Attorney seems like something that would be a lot of fun. Can I even do this room? No, I cannot do this room yet. But I do want power bomb, so that should be enough. I keep saying there's so many games I want to play, and I'm just like, I just have to play them, and I'm really bad about doing that. I should also have some games I just play offline, which I kind of am reserving a bit here and there for that. I have too many games to play.
More bombs?
I want to. I have over almost 5,000 games on Steam. I need to start going through them, you know? There's so many where I'm like, oh, I have this game that I've been wanting to play and I still haven't gotten around to it. Oops, why haven't I? Well, I'm gonna skip this. Way too many game. Hang on a second. Pip has a lot of game recommendations too, and I'm like, I can't just play them all, I'm sorry. Everyone, still feel the archive panic? Yeah, I have 5,000, almost 5,000. It's like 4,800 something. That's not even like a joke, that is exactly what it is. And that's not even counting the retro games I want to play, 20.
Pieces. Please. Do we have to be here?
Ah! Hi, Beatus! Hello, welcome! How was your SMZ3 run? Football. Oh man, I love the football MSU pack. Hi everybody. Football.
Please repeat.
Hi everybody, I'm Digi. You probably know who I am. I'm playing SMZ3. We were talking about how many games we have on Steam. I have way too many games on Steam. Oops. Oh, we ain't gonna get the quick kill, I'm sorry. Maybe? I got the quick kill!
Toggled crate on.
Yes!
Did you get the quick kill?
The Tower Venus!
Toggled screw attack on. What did you say?
Holy shit! Oh, that's awesome! Hi everybody! Oh, you have about 600 games on Steam? Yeah, I have almost 5,000. It's a lot. Hi everybody, I'm Digi. I play mostly indie games, retro games, and all that cool stuff. Thank you for that 38 months. That's over 3 years. Holy cow.
Prof Hammerrad just subscribed for 38 months.
Dang.
More powerful bombs?
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde reference. Oh, I love Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That game's actually really fun to me. I love that game. Cool. Ah! You for the resub. We can go this way, actually. You missed a fucked up part of this run.
Clark just subscribed for 38 months. 38. Deja vu.
So, in order for me to have Morph Ball, I had to get it at the Tower of Hera Big Chest. In order to get it at the Tower of Hera Big Chest, I needed a mirror. Mirror was behind Crocomire, which required Speed Booster. So I had to get Speed Booster to get to Crocomire.
Hey.
So I could get the mirror behind Crocomire. To then go to Tower of Hera to go get the Morph Ball. You have to double dip Tower of Hera because I don't have a sword or a weapon to actually kill Moldarm, so. And an item this way. I don't need to go back. Well, I do actually have to because I killed Crocomire, but I couldn't do anything outside of Oh, this. Oh, you. Okay, we'll take that.
Found more 300 rupees.
We've also already been scammed, so. But yeah, hope the seed went well. I roll another weird cursed seed now, so that's cool. I think I can get up there. Oh, in logic, I can't get up there. I'm bad. Ugh. There was a seed I posted in the server that went bad for me. That I'm like, I have to share this because it didn't do anything like super nefarious, but it still took me almost 4 hours. And I'm like, this isn't even anything like extra. It's just a lot. I don't know what happened. I was watching the seed for the most part. Then I took a nap. I must have missed when it really got suffering. Okay, hold on. I gotta like... Oh, okay. Go, Sans, go! I'll take that.
Toggled spring ball on.
Nope. There we go.
Found more 10 arrows.
And I can't believe I got the quick kill on Kraid. That's awesome. So defeating Crocomire was a necessity, but I didn't need to go back beyond that so far. We still can't go up and get the Crocomire item. Well... Oh, I have to go a long way. Okay, well, I'll just hit a save point to restock. And go from there. But no, I have 5,000 games on Steam, so like I had the problem where if I scroll through my library, I just see so many games and I'm just like, I can't decide what to play. I literally can't. So I have to actually try to reduce it by only showing me what I have installed. So I try to keep what I want to play installed. To kind of convince myself, yeah, this is what I want to play. Decision paralysis, basically. Like, I'll look at an entire list and be like, oh my god, there's so much here. But I need to just, like, sit down and just, like, play something. We get the bottle.
Tracked green potion bottle.
Oh. Oh, it wants me to go all the way around for this, huh? Might have to. Nope. I can do it. I've done it before. Man, I'm just gonna go around. No, I don't want to go this way. I want to go like down. Like, I have to go down and around. It's probably not the right thing to do, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, while I'm here at least. Yeah. Wait, why am I over in this door? Hang on. Up door. Oh my god, what? There we go. Jumping is a little weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Added another 20 rupees to the stash.
Alright, and now we can actually check these items. I don't think I could check the ones on the left, though. Like, there's no way for me to actually do that without being out of logic, which I can probably make that jump one way or another, but I don't really care that much. Oh, never mind, we can check those items.
Marking off the grappling beam.
Hammer!
Stop.
Okay, we got a lot
Hammer
open
time.
now. Yeah, ship seems like a good idea. Well, the thing with grappling, it doesn't unlock Shack Tool yet. I don't have a jump for it. But I can do this.
Cane of Berna is now yours. Cool. More super missiles. Wow, another full heart.
Okay. Now we just need to clear out the little bit of Norfair to go, and we're good to go. Yeah, Meridia's open a lot. Doesn't look like Dragon can be
Toss
beat,
another
but
missile onto the pile.
I know I can get out with Speed Booster, right? No, I don't know. Actually, I probably could, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna. It says it's not in logic. I'm not gonna do with it right now. I have way too much to check. There's no point. Gravity jump in logic? I don't think it is. But I could do that. That's an advanced technique. That wouldn't be like an option in the casual that I would leave on. We need to check one more thing. Well, two more things. Sword!
Don't forget to use the pointy end.
Alright. That changes my routing a little bit.
Marking off another missile.
Here we go. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna beat Moldorm because we need the crystal anyway, so might as well do it. I'm sure there's like a better way to route this. You know what? He has no item. Fuck it. We'll do it at the end. Moldorm will be the last thing we do. We needed to go this way anyway. Hey Tracker, how are you?
I saw that you've been playing other games recently. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Now I'm gonna get guilt tripped to playing other games from not playing other games. God, I have way too many games, Tracker. I can't. I have to. And I've also been playing a lot of Risk of Rain too. I unlocked the there's an artifact that I got added in a new DLC that spawns a mountain shrine every stage, and all the mountain shrine stacks are permanent. So like, if you get a mountain shrine in the mountain, it stays activated for the entire run. And since there's always one
Writing down missile at floating
in every stage, you can just keep stacking them. So it ends up becoming chaos, and you just end up with like a whole bunch of items. It's awesome. I also ended up getting 5 lunar items as loader. I hadn't gotten that achievement yet, so I hadn't gotten the item for that. It was not great that one of the lunar items replaced my primary attack with a different primary attack, because that's how I gained my armor. And I'm like, well, that sucks. But then I also had some red items that were kind of nonsense. Turns out, the red item that gives you unlimited cooldown when you kill an elite, combined with the new item that is like the soda that gives you a shield when item comes off cooldown, those combine Meaning, when there's no cooldown, it's basically considered an item that you use it has like a 0.5 second cooldown, essentially. And it always comes off cooldown, so you can just give yourself a bunch of shields whenever you kill an elite. It's nonsense. That game's cool. I like Risk of Rain too. It's a very good game.
Your progressive shield leveled up. Tracked energy tank.
I like to be powerful. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I like to be strong.
Added more powerful bombs. Tracking magic cape. Don't spend it all in one place. Tracked spazzer. Marking off a super missile.
What if I just went to town? Is there anything in town over here I can do that's not... Okay, no. Turn in the bottle. Yeah, I could have turned in the bottle and go fight Crocomire. This would have been the bad play of just getting the bottle and coming here. So, Raimu, yeah. I usually play as Alice in Super Metroid and Marissa in Zelda, but I've been changing the sprites every now and then, so for variety's sake. I feel like we got a lot of checks now. The problem is Thieves Town is a pendant, which sucks. So I don't know exactly where I should go. I guess Skullwoods is the play. And we'll do the thing where we just go fight Mothula immediately. I should actually conserve my magic. Not that I really need to, but... wouldn't hurt. Okay, I'll take that. Pretty clean fight.
Do you have enough explosive arrows yet? One item left in Skull Woods.
One item to go.
Good job on annihilating Mothula.
Mothula. Hi, Chris. Hey, you, This is the time to hear me make noise. How's it going? It's Saturday. I love when I don't get to work. I end up being very irresponsible and staying up super late and, all that.
Track the least useful potion of the 3.
Oh, this is done.
That's the last of them.
Chris, we need to play more Risk of Rain too. I got this thing that... I got the artifact that spawns a shrine of the mountain every stage. So that would be a fun time to just play it now. Oh, I got that achievement. Yeah, it's actually really hard to get that because the way you have to do artifacts
Writing down
is you have to get the little code thing, put the code in, and then you have to do like a weird like little battle arena thing. With that... But you play with the artifact rules. So if you get the artifact that's like choose your items, you get to choose your items in that fight. If you choose the one where it's like all the enemies are the same, all the enemies will be the same in that fight, all that kind of stuff. With that one, it decides, oh, we're just gonna spawn like 4 bosses. Like immediately. You defeat them, you put the key in the middle, because you have to do this, you have to put like a key in 4 times. In the middle thing 4 times. Every time you insert a key, it spawns more bosses.
Tracked ice beam.
So you have to defeat 3 whole waves of bosses.
Hey.
Which is incredible. Quite difficult. The first time I tried doing it, I actually died. And I'm like, what the fuck? I also had a problem where it ended up spawning the, like, elite wisps as a boss, and one of the wisps ended up getting so far out into the atmosphere that I could not kill it. So, oops, there. But no, that's actually a really fun artifact to play with. I also figured out what was going on with like the weird boss after the one boss. So we can do that. That's how you unlock a skin for some of the older characters. It's actually very complicated. That's cool.
Found more energetic tanks.
Risk of Rain 2 is a good game. I like to mellow out during it. I really don't want to do Thieves Town, but it is open. And it is Thieves Town. Life is hard.
More 20 rupees.
I think after this, I'm gonna get some dinner, sleep, and then probably stay up late tonight. I kinda want a burrito.
Just break some pots next time you want some arrows.
It is 1 billion o'clock.
I hope you don't have to double or triple dip. Increasing collection of power bombs. 3 treasures left.
But no, I can lose myself to playing Risk of Rain for hours. It's just one of those games where I can kind of just chill out with it. I know it's supposed to be like a chaotic game, but like no, to me it's just like there's something very relaxing about being able to just shoot a whole bunch of things and just watch them explode. At least this DLC is good. There's still some bugs that I've been encountering, like sometimes items will spawn inside the teleporter. Or something weird like that. But other than that, it's not too bad. Or I'll fall through the floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to care about reserve tanks? 2 items left in Thieves' Town.
Risk of Rain 2 good. Oh, there was a... One second. Ah! Sorry. I'm taking water. Sorry about that. There was a discussion where people were talking about how, like, there's, like, so many roguelikes, and, like, people, it's like, no, there's actually not as many as you would think. It's just that when you watch, like, all these game shows, like the ones that are announcing games and all that stuff, a lot of the ones that are getting announced are the roguelikes and rogue deck builders and all that. Meanwhile, there's a lot of other games out there that aren't showing themselves out. Like, I don't think Pipistrello ever showed up at a show. You should go check out Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. If you haven't heard of that,
you can stop picking up
go check that out.
Any day now.
It's like
just one more.
It's like they decided, let's make a GBA style game, and they made a GBA style game. Thank you. Hi, Tina. I'm very excited to put an Anton Blast update, because I'm gonna go back to playing that. And I'm gonna have to figure out how the speedrunning gets changed on that one. They're like one of the few games I wanted to speedrun. And it's gonna have a stage rush mode, which I think is gonna be exactly what I want. Just rush through the stages as fast as you can. Oh, hell yes, please, thank you. I love that.
You stumbled upon more power bombs. That's the last of them.
Oh, well, we don't have to do this. Pipistrello is really good. I want to replay that at some point. I think that's definitely up there in my top games of the year. Very charming. It knows exactly what it was trying to do. It's not terribly long. I know Metroid Prime 4 came out. All the Metroid Prime 4 heads, who's playing Metroid Prime 4? As I hear people are saying it's like actually like very good. From the Gigaboot stream, from what I'm hearing, is that Metroid Prime 4 is like Metroid Prime 3 again, which is what was good. I don't know. I never played Metroid Prime beyond Metroid Prime 1. I loved Metroid Prime 1. I loved the atmosphere of 1 a lot.
Congratulations on beating off Blind.
But I never played anything beyond that. The intro is very Prime 3 at least. That's good to hear. Did not like Prime 4. I'm gonna not talk about spoiler because I haven't played it and I might play it, and I know there's some people in here who are playing it, so I don't know why I went this way. But yeah, I hope people are enjoying their Prime 4. I mean, they've been waiting a while for it, so. I think there were some people that were like trying to do like scare tactics for it. They're like, because they were like, oh, well, the people who worked on Halo 4 worked on this, and then it turns out, no, it turns out the people who worked on like Metroid Prime and such went to 343. So they ended up like making Halo, like they went from Prime to 4 and then back to Prime. It's like, or something like that. It was like something absurd. I'm like, oh, so there's nothing different. Got it. I like something absurd like that. Hello. Spooky's been playing One Shot, my favorite game ever, and it's been a delight. I love One Shot. Space jump!
Marking off the space jump. Congratulations on reaching Shack Tool Go mode.
It is a really good game. It's my favorite game.
Hey.
For a reason. I need to do my replay of it on the War Machine Edition on Steam. I played the original, and then I played the War Machine Edition on Switch. And now I need to replay the World Machine Edition on Steam so I can get the cool stuff in the point shop, like a new background and stuff. I think I've had the same Nico background on my Steam profile since I played One Shot. I have yet to change it.
That's nice. Is this even randomized? Tracked a big 20 and a nice rod. Tracked a red rupee in a bottle with a blue potion.
It's a very good game. There's a lot to do here. Okay, tracker crashed.
I didn't get that.
So it hasn't opened up Eastern Palace because I had all the items in it, but I didn't beat the boss, so I have to go back in there. No, One Shot's really good. It's very funny that like some of my top games of that I have are start with an O.
Want me to do that, or were my ears just clogged?
They start with an O and they're an RPG Maker.
You need to tell me, hey tracker, would you please track Morphing Ball? Hey?
One Shot, Omori. I feel like if I played Off would be up there.
Doesn't Palace of Darkness have the Pendant of Power? Wait. I meant Wisdom. I get confused as they changed the colors later in this series. You must be getting desperate.
Thank you.
Marking off another missile. 4 treasures left.
I feel like I would like Off. I started playing it, I'm like, oh, I'm vibing with this, and then I just kind of forgot to keep playing it. And now they have the re-release, which has like the different music stuff. I think I would enjoy it. I should get around to playing that. The music is very good. I hear it's good. It's one of those weird situations. I understand why people would be like, oh, you know, it's not like the original, but I think in this case it kind of makes sense why. So it's like, do what you can. So I'm tempted to take a look at it. I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat Pepper Steak as like a song, but After the vibes of the original? Yeah, yeah. I think that's interesting to me. I think that's like more interesting to me than just trying to emulate the soundtrack. It's just like, okay, how do we make the vibes without being 100% a copy? And I think that's kind of neat and cool. And it's not like they did it out of complete disrespect. They were just like, hey, we're gonna re-release off. Do you want you to have the OST on? Like, I don't like that. No. And then it's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll just make a new OST. That's no offense. I think that's really cool. There's something very cool about that. I don't know. And then now you get like you get a new experience out of a game you've already played. It's cool. It's cool. I'm still waiting on Mina the Hollower, but I have no idea how that's gonna turn out now.
How unoriginal.
I'm genuinely scared for it now because of like the recent interviews that came out where it was just like, what news did I hear about Mina? Well, it got delayed shortly before it was supposed to release. And then recently there was like an interview with like the director or something, and it turns out Mina was supposed to be a smaller game to be the link between Shovel Knight 1 and Shovel Knight 2. And then it ended up becoming too big in scope. And apparently from my understanding is that there's a possibility that they played Silksong right before the game released, and then delayed the game to add things from Silksong. Like things that they were inspired from Silksong. I don't know how true that would be, but apparently that might be a case. Like, yeah, I mean the game already did have that. I think the game already had corpse runs. It would be hilarious if true, but also sad, because apparently also it is revealed that like, oh yeah, Mina the Hollower is gonna make or break the studio now. It was gonna be just a smaller game, and now it's well, if the game doesn't sell well, we're dead. They'll do this to you, yeah. I don't know. It is definitely bad that like, when your game is about to release and you go, okay, we have to delay the game, and then it gets revealed that like, oh yeah, the game was basically complete, but people played it from start to finish, and then we're like, something's missing. And that's never a good sign. That means either there was a huge chunk of the game that wasn't working,
tanks. That's the last of them.
or they played it and they're like, there's something missing from this that makes this like a good game. And that's not great. And I'm scared mostly because I also put a lot of money into Kickstarter for that. I was in the $750 tier, so I got an NPC in the game. So I'm like, I haven't heard any updates about that being in the game still, since I initially put my thing out there saying, hey, here's the NPC I'm putting in, thank you. And I'm like, I think I was like, oh yeah, Yacht Club will do a good job with this, I'm sure. And now I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game dev is hard, so I'm not gonna be like mad, but still, it's a little upsetting.
Please repeat.
I'm very excited for that game. I really want to play it. So I hope it actually is good. I was a little upset about the demo being a limited time demo. And the show not turning into a forever property and keeping it in Mina's dev. Kinda, maybe?
I didn't quite get that.
It's a weird situation in that, because a lot of the extra campaigns they did were Kickstarter rewards, and they managed to hit all of that. That's great. But I feel like here, in this case, there was nothing in like was kickstarted that I would say required like a lot in comparison. Like let me put it in comparison. Anton Blast. I'm going to put this out there right now. I'm not a game dev, so I'm not 100% sure how any of this would work. But like Anton Blast, for example, when they were about to release the game, they're like, hey, yeah, we talked to the Kickstarter backers that had like their own custom bosses or whatever, and we told them, hey, we want to release the game sooner, but we can't put your bosses in just yet. Is it possible we can delay it, also maybe improve your bosses a little bit before adding that stuff in, but get the game out sooner? And they're like, yeah, sure. And I think that was a good way of doing it, because now those are coming out this month. I'm excited. I'm excited for Anton Blast again. I want to speedrun that. I want to go back to speedrunning that. That game was a blast to speedrun. And if there's just a mode where I just can just speedrun the stages, hell yeah. That's even better. Because like half the fun for me is playing the stages, less than the bosses, but... Anton Blast is so cool. It's also not as stressful as the Pizza Tower 100% speedruns. Oh my god, those Pizza Tower speedruns are like, oh... Those are intense. The 100% one's stressful. And that's the one that interested in me the most, unfortunately. Because that one you have to like juggle a score. And get an S rank. And if you don't get your S rank, you kind of just lost time. Nothing you can really do about it. Stressful, but fun. Not a P rank? No, P rank is only for 101%. Where you have to get all the achievements on top of everything. 100% just requires you to get an S rank on every stage, get all 3 secrets, and get the secret ingredient every stage. So doing that in a speedrun is still kind of stressful because if you drop your combo, it does affect your score. And if your score is not great, it's on an S rank, you have to redo the entire stage. Which does eat time, of course. Again, I had a blast with that speedrun. I loved the Pizza Tower 100% speedrun. Especially became when more tech was being figured out with like certain stages could have you can skip the second lap to get the S rank. I think there's like a few, like 2 or 3 stages that do that. Why did I pick that up?
Increase lag by 1 step.
Yeah, we can keep that. Yeah, the score threshold. Whereas Anton Blast, I'm sure there's like stuff I would have to worry about with that, but not as bad. I just do the any percent on that one. And I love Anton Blast enough to where I can play that game as a speedrun over and over again and never feel bored. That game is just so much fun. Very much more Crash inspired than Wario Land in comparison. But still very fun. I love that game. Anton Blast is like really good. Also a highly recommended game if you haven't checked out Anton Blast.
Added more 10 arrows.
Not many options here. Oh, I can't. Oh. I know what I'm doing. I have to like think about. I'm like, oh right, this isn't just Link to the Past randomizer. This is Metroid. The Metroid side to this. I'm like, where do I go now? And I'm like, oh right, Metroid's here. Other than that, I don't know. Speedrunning seems fun to me. I just need to find like the right game, and I think Anton Blast hits that mark for me because it's like it's not that long of a game. It's about 2 hours. I mean, I do the randomizers, which is just about the same. Just the right length.
You now have 45 super missiles.
You can go fight Pantoon now. Devil Dumpadorus, yeah. I think I had a pretty fast run. I should try that again. What did I have? Like a 25, like a 23-minute run or something like that? It was pretty fast.
Marking off the red boomerang. Increasing collection of reserve tanks.
Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a shortcut. Hello, Dumbledore is a really fun. Oh, wait on a second. I just realized something. Get that here. Well, actually, I can keep that on. Because I don't have the plasma beam unless I have boots. But I have space jump too. Oh, the Metroid's done. Metroid's done. We got everything in Metroid we need, I think. So we can finish up Metroid. We still have a lot missing in Zelda. Oh no, when the Anton Blast update comes out, I'm playing that on stream the day it comes out. I'm excited for that update. Also found out that the anime convention that's happening this year, that always happens around Christmas time near me, is around that time too. So I'm like, oh man, I kind of want to go. Holiday Matsuri, yeah. I usually go, I like try to go to it every year if I can, but money's been a little tight, so I'm like, Because if I go, I want to buy everything. They do have a game room though, so I can probably just go there and play some games at the very least.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Maybe I can buy at least like 1 or 2 things.
Good job on getting the bombos.
I usually go to Holiday Matsuri because there's a game room. That's cool. And also I just like buy a bunch of merch. It's like the one time where I'm like, okay, I'm at an anime convention. I can buy anime merch. Try to stop me.
I didn't quite get that.
I probably shouldn't buy too much. I might buy like albums and maybe a plush or 2, but that's about it. Maybe go buy some pens. I love buying pens, like the pens you put on like a lanyard or corkboard or whatever. Those are fun. So I want to collect more. So being able to go to like a convention and pick up like go to an artist gallery and be like, oh, they're selling a pen. I'll buy one. Although it's really funny going to an anime convention because I don't know what's like the top anime stuff this year. Like, you're gonna see like Chainsaw Man because I think the movie came out this year. I'll find out when I'm there. I haven't paid attention to anything anime related other than like knowing that city exists. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know anything about that. Horse gotcha. Oh my god, Uma Musume! We're gonna see some horses. I will lose it if I see an Agnes Tachyon. I love Agnes Tachyon. It turns out you can just put any character in like a cool lab coat, and I will love them. Is there any other movies this way? Magic games are stronger than ever, yeah. I don't play them because I can sometimes be suckered into buying things, but gacha games just don't do that for me. It's more the stuff that's like TF2 did that a lot. Dota 2 did that a lot, but you get me like a mobile game, you cannot tell me, hey, go sit here and spend like $100 to get a JPEG of your favorite character. It's like, well, I can just put that $100 towards an artist drawing that character that I like. Meanwhile, I do like Granblue, but not the gacha. Everything Granblue is cool that isn't the gacha. I'm sure the gacha is like interesting in its own right, but like, I don't want to engage in the gacha elements. However, the games, Relink and Rising, really good.
So many 20 rupees.
I need to play Relink more. So I can play multiplayer with people. Immediately people are like, yes, yes, multiplayer, yes. Behold, dog. Toho Project. God, I will always think of Toho Project whenever I think about Toby Fox talking anything. Like, perfect Japanese. Toho Project. It's so good.
Picked up enough power bombs to destroy Zebes with.
Oh, okay.
Marked off the Hello Jump boots.
That's a hell of a place for them.
Please repeat. How are you even carrying that many energy tanks?
Alright, we got a few things to do now. We're making some good progress. Hi, Lena. But no, I do like going to an anime convention, but mostly for the shopping. Which is like a really absurd thing to say, but like I don't go for like the panels, I don't go for like the people who are cosplaying, even though that's always fun to see. I always go to the merch hall, because it's like the only time where I'm like, you know what, I'm in an anime convention. I can buy fucking anime figures and not feel guilty about it. I don't think I need to buy any more anime figures. Okay, that's good.
Congratulations with your new titty mitts. I think it is time we use our season tickets to Peg World. Toggled heart container on.
Perhaps. There's a few booths that I would go to that I know for certain. There's one booth that I know has like a whole bunch of albums, and I would usually go there and buy like a 2DX album. Or like, last time I went, I kid you not, I saw this in like one of the CD trays, and I'm like, or no, they had it like on the shelf, and it was like cheap, and I'm like, are you serious? You have the Dracula Perfect Selection CD? And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm buying this. What you guys gotta do around Mario World? Yeah, they have like a bunch of the Japanese arcade games, so they will have like DDR, Pump It Up, Sound Voltec, stuff like that. Although usually whenever those conventions happen, there's always at least like someone decides, oh, we're running a tournament, and like basically nobody can play DDR for like the entire weekend. Kinda sucks, but they had, what is it, Onigeki? I think is what it's called. It's like the weird music game, bullet hell game. With like a cool little thing going on. It's really neat.
Marked red rupee at Main Street, ceiling shine spark. Writing down red rupee at
Artist Alley. Yeah, I want to check out the Artist Alley more.
Into the wall.
Mostly because I've been enjoying getting art, so it'd be cool to like find an artist that does some stuff. I think last time I went to the Artist Alley, mostly to find, and I found like a lot of really cool pens, and I'm like, hell yeah. That's the stuff I want.
Okay, you have enough missiles now.
I can do that.
Marked off a super missile.
I think the first year I was in the area. I think was this, or it might have been another convention. I don't remember. Was that actually the same convention? There was one of the devs of One Shot had like a booth set up, and I was able to buy like a cool Nico keychain and everything like that. I was like, oh hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
You now have 10 pieces of heart.
I'm always afraid of asking people in person for a commission, but I think I think I can get over that. Getting a lot of art this year has been very, very helpful.
Your missile collection is getting somewhere.
Also, it'd be fun to go to a convention now that I'm like, I feel like I have like a VTuber thing going on and being like, oh, I'm this person online. I don't have like a cosplay outfit for my actual self though, so that's a little strange. Would be cool to have at some point though. Getting the wig would probably be the main thing.
Increasing collection of superb missiles. Toggling missile on.
I would love to go to a convention dressed up as myself.
Please repeat.
That'd be kind of cool. Of course, I might be a little bit more concerned about it because I live in Florida, so who knows. I kind of want to play Super Off-Road now, hearing that jingle. But yeah, I really do like anime conventions. I think they're neat to just kind of like do something different. Play some video games as well that I would normally not play. I've said this story on stream before about how I went to... Okay, you know what, I'll take that. I went to Anime Expo, and they had like a game room set up.
Toggling charge beam on.
And they had Super Nintendo, Tetris Attack. And I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'll get in. And they were like doing loser swap. So I get on.
Stop using your words whole. It's time for the shack attack.
And then I think it was like an hour and a half later, someone had to like try to distract me to make me lose. And I lost it. Oh well, okay. See ya. And they're all like, what? I'm like, they all just like looked at me as I walked away, and I'm like, I was just playing. I even had like a busted controller where like the left, I had to like jam on the left, and I was still like destroying people. It was so bad. I'm like, oh no, I'm cracked at the game. Oh no. That emote. We got charge beams, so...
So many heart pieces. Shaq Tool hasn't been himself lately.
Hey Tracker, Shaq Tool is dead.
You'll pay for this.
Unfortunately, I am saving because I picked up charge beam. So I have to walk back. Alright, we have options now, so that's good. Lots of cool options. The thing is with anime conventions, I feel like you have to like have like the right mood for it. Hello. When I went to Anime Expo years ago, this isn't like way early, 20, I want to say 2011, 2012 maybe? I went 2 years in a row. One of the things you have to do is you have to, like a day before the convention actually is open, you have to stand outside all day waiting for your badge if you want to get your badge early. So people will get lined up at like, God, what was it? Like super early. I think we were there at like 7 a.m. 8 a.m. and waited until 5 p.m. for the line to move for our badges. Not fun. In the summertime? Luckily, for me, it didn't feel hot.
Congratulations on defeating
But
Bot.
that's because California heat is not the same as Florida heat. When you're in Florida, it's humid as hell. Extremely humid. So it was like, it was hot out there and I didn't realize it until afterwards when I had a sunburn. I'm like, oh my god, I guess if we were out in the heat for all of the day, huh? Oops. Hello. Alright, what do we need anyway?
Yay. More 20
We need
rupees.
flippers, hook shot, and technically lamp. I go the rando. Fucked up beginning. Like the morph ball was in Tower of Hera big chest. In order to get the Tower of Hera big chest,
The Tower of Hera big chest. Except not because you already cleared it.
so in order to get to the big chest, and you needed a mirror. Mirror was behind Crocomire. So you had to have no morph ball to go to Crocomire. Go past the pit. Grab the mirror. Go all the way back to Tower of Hera. Do the basement. Grab the morph ball from the big key chest. And then you can start doing all the Metroid. It's an interesting scene. Very interesting.
Toggle Dragon on.
I did get the Kraid quick kill though.
Her, or microwave her. How are you even carrying that many missiles?
I think we got everything we need here. Why? Oh, because I have screw attack. Okay.
Making a note that Magic Cape is at screw attack.
Hey, Tracker, undo that.
Rewinding.
I need to get with Washa about doing a multi-world. Washa keeps talking about wanting to do multi-world on this, and I keep saying, yeah, I'm down for it, and then just... we never do anything. Need to fix that. This way. Oh!
Marking off the flippers.
Okay. Good thing I did not skip that. Hell of a place for them. So far it seems like screw attack is actually was required for this because I don't know where the boots are. Boots is where the plasma beam is. Because it's in the library.
What is that?
I'm not making that noise again, Tracker. I can't do a Yoda. I am not doing that. I will never. You ever think about how fucked up it is that they gave Jar Jar a catchphrase in the first Star Wars movie and it never really caught on? I feel like it was supposed to be his like catchphrase and like I feel like it didn't catch on in the long run. You ever think about that? No, he does not. It's not Okide. It's how wooed. He says that like 10 times in the movie. It's kind of wild. We're doing a different route. We don't have Quake. Ah, beans. Well, we can do Desert.
You now have 15-20 rupees. I prefer chocolate over vanilla. Marking off a heart container.
But no, Jar Jar says how wooed like a million times in that movie. It's very funny.
What was that?
By funny, I mean like, it's very funny they made it his catchphrase. Pictionary!
added more 20 rupees.
Oh,
One
okay.
more to
I'm
go
good.
with here.
I should not be banging my head like that. Ooh. And we're back in Pictionary land. This would be a wild run if it ends up being like the right 2 items in desert or the map and compass. I don't think I've ever seen desert happen that way. Here, pick up the pot. Cool. Okay, yeah. So there's still an item locked behind boots. Who knows if it's necessary, but we'll see.
Cleared Desert Palace.
Okay, one last thing to check before we go to North Air. Then we can clear all of Metroid basically and call it and figure out what to do in Zelda next. Hey Tracker, clear wreck ship.
Cleared attic. Assembly line.
I'll take that.
Upgraded shirt by 1 step.
Upgrade my shirt, please. Thank you. That's something an AI can't do. Man. Fuck AI. I've said that like a million times. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Marked off the sneakers. Cool. More explosive arrows.
I'm gonna take a different route now, hang on. Changing things up a little bit.
I'm going to miss Golden Chorizo. Oh well.
Not that we need it, but I'm taking it anyway. First. Oh right, I have boots. First, we're checking the rest of the desert. We get to hear Pictionary one more time. Hello. Oh my
Top
god!
shot on. Nothing left in Desert Palace.
Holy shit! This seed's fucked up.
Please repeat.
This seed's fucked up.
I didn't get that.
This seed's fucked up. Hookshot was in the right side of desert.
At least this isn't that far out of the way. Writing down plasma beam at library. Rip Spazzer. Did you grab the book I had on reserve?
It's fine. We now need to, we cleared Metroid. Once we clear Metroid, then we can clear, then we can start worrying about where Quake is. And Zelda only. Quake is our go mode item, I believe. As well as Lamp, technically. We still haven't found Lamp. We still haven't found the Lamp.
You stumbled upon more hard containers.
Dog. It is always really funny how MSU people have just decided, oh yeah, Lord Norfair is just always gonna have like really intense music. Which makes sense. It's like basically the final gauntlet of Super Metroid.
That's nice.
Now go with me. Die already. He'll be back.
Toggle Ridley on. I'm running out of jokes to make about you finding so many heart pieces.
I don't need to use power bombs, but I'm doing them anyway. Alright, Metroid is almost done once we finish up Norfair here. Ultorian Launchpad had nothing, I think, if I remember right. It was just a missile. The tracker enable spoilers.
Shack Tool has 20 rupees. Haha. Just kidding. Maybe. Now what did you want to know?
Hey Tracker, what's that Ultorian Launchpad?
A missile is there.
I figured. Hey Tracker, disable hints.
Okay.
Hey Tracker, disable spoilers.
Didn't quite get that. Please repeat.
Hey Tracker, disable spoilers.
I won't give you any more spoilers. But
I read that hint already.
You had to ask for help.
I saw that hint in the hint tile.
Tossed another 5 rupees onto the pile.
Blue pea. Get.
Another one. Is this even randomized?
Alright, well, there's one item left in Crocomeyer's area. Oh my god. Do I check that? Do I go check? It's not that hard to get, I guess. Loopy. I will definitely say I know going into 2026 there's going to be a lot of changes I want to make, both in terms of like my own personal life and streaming, but a lot of it comes down to I feel like I did a really bad job of keeping up with people this year. There's so many people doing so many cool things that I just feel like I can't keep up. I want to try harder next year. I want to play more Dokapon as well.
You stumbled upon more 10 arrows.
I'm a sucker for Dokapon and Mario Party. I need to do Mario Party 5 again.
How many more E-tanks do you need?
Alright, we're done with Metroid. Everything else we need is in Zelda. Somewhere. Funny how Sans became like the ultimate character in Undertale. And I get why, but also like it's very funny because that's completely the opposite of what Sans is. Sans is like the laziest character in the game. That's why the fight being so hard is so funny. And also it's a lot of other thematic stuff. I should revisit
Quake
Undertale
now
sometime.
known for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Rock.
I can't even enter Turtle Rock because I don't have Quake. Are you fucking kidding me? I shouldn't be replaying games. I need to play new games. And by new games, I mean games I haven't played, not necessarily newer games. I can't even think of like a new game outside of like the indie sphere a little bit that I would want to play.
Do you have enough explosive arrows yet? Good job on getting an arrow upgrade.
I gotta get on VR as well. VCat's going on.
Another one. Increasing collection of 50 rupees. Is this even randomized? Set status to Sigma. Marking off an energy tank.
I love VCat. I hate that I get to look at all these cool avatars and be like, I wish I could buy them. I still gotta find like the perfect like digi representation avatar for VR chat specifically. Or I could always find some of the commission to make a VR chat avatar for me from scratch. That'd be cool. Then I could do VR stuff. You know what you know what I want to play for VR? Half-Life Alyx. I still need to play Half-Life Alyx. Apparently getting V-Roid set up in VR chat is a pain in the ass, mostly because of like texture work. So I'm not necessarily trying to do that. Shishibin, I have not. Did that come out on Steam? Oh, we're not in Go mode because we don't have the sword. We need a Master Sword. Yep. Okay, I haven't really checked out VR games that much.
Neat. 5 items left in Swamp Palace.
I need to, though. I feel like there's a few games that would be really cool. VR. I can play No Man's Sky in VR. I can play some racing games, stuff like that.
Technique so we can get out of here quickly. I didn't get that.
VR is fun. But I feel like VR is also one of those cases where flat out, if you're buying it for games, you're doing it wrong. You need to buy it specifically for VR chat, and the games are a second. Is Subnautica VR as well? Oh, could I even do that?
Marking off the silvers. 4 items left in Swamp Palace.
I don't think it would actually trigger my, my fear of the ocean. Like, I'm actually, like... I don't think... Actually, you know what? No, I don't think it would. Because I'm not scared of the ocean itself. I'm scared of, being surrounded by nothing but open water. So, like, if I'm above water... and there's, like, no land around me, I'm, like, terrified.
Good job on the tech. Was it a first try?
But I think if I'm like underwater, if it's like even in VR and stuff, it wouldn't affect me at all. I'm not joking when I'm saying that, like, there was a time where I went on VR chat and there was a world where it was just like a very, like a small, like, platform ship, like whatever, it's just a ship in the middle of the ocean. Nothing was around, just endless water, and my legs started shaking, I started sweating, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, okay, that's like a one-time deal, right? Like, what happened there? And then it ended up in another world where it was just like an artistic world of like a bus stop, like in the middle of like the ocean with like nothing around. You didn't nothing on the horizon, and immediately I was like, oh, I'm actually just, my body does not like this. I am actually terrified of this. Okay, woohoo! Awesome. Here's the thing. Worlds where I'm at the bottom of the ocean? Not a problem. Literally not a problem if I'm under the ocean. It's above the ocean with nothing in sight. If there's not even like an island in the distance, I can't do it. It also depends on like the platform. Like if it's a big ship, I can deal with it. If it's like a tiny ship or tiny island, I can't do it. There has to be like some kind of landmass that I'm on that I feel stable on. I have no idea. I don't know anything about Subnautica. Big chest has something. Big chest required. Raft is a no-go. I might be able to do raft because I'd be like, maybe, because that's like, there's islands and there's like junk in the water and you're like constantly like expanding the land mass and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I could. I do have raft. I haven't played it. I don't know if it's VR though. Oh, right. Yeah, not VR. I'd be fine with that because if it's in VR, it's different. Just like in VR, it's actually like, it's a wild thing to think about. But, another thing that actually gets me in VR is if somebody comes up to me with like a syringe, I can't do it. Like if they bring it up to my arm, even though I know it's fake, everything I know about it is fake, I can't do it. Like it actually like gets a response out of me. And it's like, I'm like, oh, I guess I am terrified of, comically large is different. It's like, but if someone comes up to me with like a regular ass syringe, I'm like, no, thank you. Keep that away from me. And my arm starts shaking and everything like that. Alright, we got 2 red crystals, so that's cool. Ice Palace, the green pendant.
Please repeat.
We got a lot to do.
Cool. More explosive arrows. 1 item left in Swamp Palace. Congratulations on beating off Argus.
And it's just one of those things where, like, outside of VR, I don't care, but I guess when I'm in VR, if it's like... It'd be one thing, like, I'm not scared of needles themselves. I'm scared of, like, wild ones. Wild ones, yeah, that's how I would word it. Like, if I go to a doctor and they're like, okay, we need to give you a injection, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna like it, but, you know, at least it's like, I know I'm not scared of it. But somebody coming up to you with, like, a needle and be like, hey! And it's like, oh god, that actually puts me in, like, a fear. I didn't realize that was a fear until VR. Same with the water thing, actually.
Your progressive sword leveled up. That's the last of them.
Needles are scary.
That was an easy peek at least. Writing down X-ray at Lake Hylia Island. Marked off the X-ray. At least it's easy to get.
I didn't even know the X-ray scope there. My ear! I almost got shot. Oops. It's weird talking about my fears.
Tracked quarter magic.
Donate blood. I would not mind donating blood. I don't think I'm allowed to. Because I look at my weight and I'm like, oh my god, I might barely qualify for, like, donating blood. And I'm scared of, like, donating blood and what the effects would be after the fact. So it's sort of just like, I'm paranoid. I would do it, but being like 120, 125 pounds most of your life and then...
Added more missiles.
Well, that's fucked up.
Lantern.
Okay. Hey, bonk rocks, bonk rocks. Go back. Alright, we got a few extra tasks to do before we jump into anything else. You know what? Hey, tracker, enable hints. Hey, tracker, enable hints.
I am here to help.
Hey, tracker, with that pedestal.
Pedestal has nothing important.
I figured that was the case. Hey, tracker, disable hints. Hey, tracker, disable hints.
Hints are no longer on. So many missiles.
I figured that was the case. So I can probably skip Ice Palace for a little while. I'm scared. I want to play Plock. Fuck is a bizarre video game. With a really fucked up continue system. Alright, Frog, we're going to Peg World.
Pop. Pop a pop pop. Pop a pop a pop. Pop a pop a pop pop. Pop a pop a pop pop.
Oh my god, there's Quake!
Toggled Peg World mode off. I liked Peg World before it was cool.
Hey, Tracker Track, go
Let's
mode.
use the Shack tool, track Quake. Toggled go mode. On.
Go mode. I would like an extra sword, if possible.
Toggled bacon on. I prefer chocolate over vanilla. Could you repeat that?
Just will it into existence! Just will it into existence, that's all you have to do, is say you want a fucking sword and the sword will appear. Hell yeah, let's go! I fucking love this game! And I have silver, so this isn't even that bad. What time is it? It's almost 6 p.m. Oh my god, I might still get a burrito. Burrito place doesn't close until like 10 tonight, so... I have a gift card too. I have to spend actual money on that. Ah, burrito sounds so good right now. My burrito place, I need to go on Thursdays to get a burrito because they have their they do what they call it Throwback Thursdays, and they spell Thursdays with D-A-Z-E. And they basically just have discounted burrito. They could discount like burrito meal. It used to be like when I first moved down here, it was like, God, like $8 would get you like a large burrito, a drink, and chips. If I found a burrito in a chest in this game, that'd be really fucked up. Yeah. They also have tacos, but I never get their tacos. I don't know why. It's not because I don't think they're... I've never had their tacos, just because like the burritos are so good. Why would I ever get anything else, you know? And they have a hot sauce that I really like. It's not like a hot sauce, but it's like... It's basically just like a really good, like, It's a mustard-based sauce. So like, so it has like a very mustard taste to it. And I'm someone that doesn't like mustard. I don't care for mustard really, but that is like super delicious. It's like it's not hot. It's not hot, but there is a little bit of a kick because they do have some like peppers and spices and whatnot in it. It's very good. I genuinely enjoy it. They also have other hot sauce stuff there. I could probably grab a few. They had one, I think, oh god, I forget what it was called. They had one that was like a curry hot sauce.
Picked up more heart.
Oh, it's so good. It's very spicy, but it's so good. Here's the problem. I love spicy stuff. I really love spicy stuff. My mouth hates it. Like, I want to eat spicy foods. It's especially like very, delicious, like spicy foods. Hell yeah, I'll eat that. But my mouth is like, your mouth is on fire. Please stop eating this. And I'm like, no, it's delicious. So I've been like, I just want to eat more spicy stuff so I can be like, all right, mouth, you're going to get used to this. You're going to tolerate it. You're going to eat the spicy shit. It's good. You think I have to have body tolerance for sometimes? Yeah. There's one time where I had ramen in California when I went to Anime Expo, and it was like a really cool place. It had like a little bit of spice to it, but not a lot. But I drank the broth at the very end. I guess a lot of the spices were like at the bottom. And it kind of caught my throat really bad, and I'm like, it was good, but like, I just swallowed like a bunch of spices at once. My body was not prepared for that. I was. My body wasn't. Do I go get a burrito or do I go to the ramen place near me? There is a cool ramen place near me. But I don't have to pay anything for the burrito. Why not both? I can't have authentic ramen and a burrito. There's no way I can eat all that in one sitting. That's too much. Ow. Ramen burrito fusion place. Oh my god. You think there is probably something like that? That might be something like that. Go get good ramen. I would love to get good ramen. I've mentioned this before. I actually do live in the Orlando area. There is a ramen place, and I'm not kidding on the name of this, called Super Saiyan. And by super, I mean S-O-U-P-E-R. Super Saiyan. They themed it around Dragon Ball. So you can go there and like, they have like Dragon Ball listed on or painted on all the walls. You can watch Dragon Ball there. I have never eaten there because A, it's in the very big like touristy area of Orlando, and B, it's always so busy. It's always busy. Wanted to go there during a con? What con was in Orlando? A Mega Con? Like, I'm trying to think of what's in that area, because that's the Orange County Convention Center. So that would be MegaCon. Holiday Matsuri is now there, but that's like in the upcoming week. Weeks. I did MegaCon once, and that's where I bought my Astolfo plushie.
If you want me to give a hint, say hey tracker, enable hints. 3 treasures left. 20 rupees is now yours.
I'm not kidding, I went to MegaCon and I found an Astolfo plush. The Nessa berries. You know the ones where they're like laying down? I found an Astolfo and I was like, oh, I want it. I don't know if I want it though. And I walked away, went to other booths, and then I went back to it. I'm like, I want that. And they're like, okay, it's like $120. I'm like, okay, I can afford it. I wonder if it's still open. I haven't been over in that area really since like 2020, so I have no clue if it's still open. It probably still is. Is that the one for the Honda stuff with plushie meme? No, it's a different one. Look up a Nesoberry, Nesoberi, and that's generally what those plushies look like. Any of them. I got the Astolfo one, and it's really good. I like the Astolfo plush. I'm like, it's Astolfo merch. I gotta get Astolfo. I have an Astolfo figure and an Astolfo plush. That's all I have. I'm not as big into Fate as other people, but
increasing collection of 20 rupees.
Astolfo is
2
good.
treasures left.
And now that I've watched Fate Zero, I can at least know a little bit more about Fate. You want to hear about the worm pit? Let's not talk about the worm pit.
Marked off the bug catching net. 1 item left in Turtle Rock.
Chris, you want to hear about the worm pit?
Good job on getting the Book of Medora. That's the last one.
You're joking about that, Quark. I would totally want that. I know about the worm pit. Oh, there's an Astolfo outfit that I really like. It's the one that's like the skirt and like the cool like crop top kind of thing. You know the one I'm talking about. I think it's just a really cool outfit. For the 3D CG Dragon from Stay Night, I don't know that actually. I messed up. Like, it is fucked up, but like, you know, it didn't really faze me too much. Because I'm like, it's a story. It's supposed to be doing that. So it didn't bother me, but I can see why it would bother other people. It is a little uncomfortable. We're not done yet.
Saying goodbye to Trinix.
But we will do something cool in a second. See, we found all the items in the Tower of Hera, so we didn't need to, and we couldn't fight Moldorm, so I'm waiting to fight Moldorm here. Hey Tracker, the GT guessing game is now open for guesses. Hey Tracker, the GT Big Key guessing game is now open for guesses.
The GT Big Key guessing game is now open for guesses. I hope you all have been meditating. It makes your souls taste better. My guess is 18. Good job on the tech. Was it a first try?
Chris and I cosplaying Gestapo? Oh, that would go hard. Hell yeah. Hey Tracker, I defeated Moldorm without taking damage. Hey Tracker, I defeated Moldorm without taking damage.
Good job. I didn't think you had it in you. Rip Moldorm. Toggled content. On. Cleared tower.
Taking notes. I've thought about cosplays, and I'm like, what cosplays would I even do? I feel like I would want to do something very specific. Sort of like how I have my dance emote be something from 2DX. I'd probably be going something like very specific from like a music game. Oh my god, we're eating burritos. Why are we eating burritos? Okay, sure, we can eat burritos.
The floor is now closed for guesses.
I'm always hungry.
Two. 3. 4. 5.
Beat from Jet Set Radio. That's a very Gamma Chris cosplay.
Six. 7.
8. Man, I remember when lockdown happened. It was not much of a lockdown for me. My job sucked. At the time. We were told we were essential employees because we started selling face masks, which by the way, we weren't selling face masks. And then we ended up with like the worst week ever because like the COVID relief funds came in. And they announced, they were like, okay, tell all of our clients to have a sale. And it ended up being like Black Friday equivalent sales that week. It was awful. Okay.
8. 9. 10. 11.
It was awful. I don't work there anymore, so I don't have to worry about that, but... I went through that week, I was congratulated for doing a good job, and then they fired me. So that's cool. Did you know that people in charge suck? They don't know what they're doing, for the most part. But then I got a job where I could actually afford a computer, which, now you're not gonna be able to if you need to buy a new computer. If you haven't, like, bought a new computer recently. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know Chris just bought a new computer. Prices are gonna go absurd right now. Like, RAM prices are going through the roof. A lot of the manufacturers are like, yeah, we're not doing any kind of like public consumer model versions of anything. We're gonna just, it's all going to AI data centers. It's gonna be bad. Ooh. I don't want to think about it. Sorry for bringing it up.
Get that.
I got a 3070.
14, 15, 16, 17.
I got a 30. In 2020, it was at the end of 2020, I had enough money to buy a computer, so I bought it from a now dead company that just builds computers from scratch. I got a 3070. I was going to get like a 3060 because I was in stock, but I'm like, I'm going to get a 3070 as well. Let me see if I can get a 3070. I didn't want a 3080. That was a bit too much, I feel. It took a little bit of delay to get it built because of the 3070, but I still got it.
I guess I lost. I don't have a soul for you to steal though.
And 3070 seems to get its job done. I'm not too upset about the 3070.
19, 20. That was pretty rough. Nobody guessed 20.
Wow.
5 treasures left. Good job on getting a piece of heart.
And think of yeah, I feel like a 3060, 3070 is all I need, but I also don't run things at like super high graphics quality or whatever. I don't care about that. I will usually turn the graphics settings down a little bit or whatever because I don't care so much about, oh, the shadows need to look 100% perfect. Like, they're shadows. I'm not looking at the shadows directly. I'm good. I'll sometimes not. I'll leave them on because obviously there's reasoning to have them on, but like, gotta go to work to work. Enjoy a burrito. Thank you. God, I'm really want a burrito. I don't have time to order one because I don't have like a really good time to like stop and order it because it takes a little bit of time. Yeah, I don't need like a 4K or anything. At work, they build like a freaking giant PCs for freaking their streaming stuff, and I'm like, guys, you guys are overkill. Their webcams are Canon cameras, by the way. Just to put it out there, they have Canon cameras as their webcam feed, and it's like you're not getting benefit out of that. Ah, thank you for the raid. Hi, hello. Pizza. Hello. How's it going? Hi, everybody. I'm Digi. If you don't know who I am, I play indie games, retro games, whatever else seems cool, and I'm doing an SMZ3 run. We're at the very tail end of it, basically. We're doing the gauntlet. Hi, what were you up to? First SM rando? Nice. I have not done the vanilla SM rando at all, so I have no idea how that's like. Although I have to investigate it at some point, because I know Kiara wants me to do the map rando at a point. So I'm like, I guess your scab got canceled. Oh no, my scabs. God, the Zoe tantrum is so funny.
4 treasures left. 3 treasures left. Good job on getting a 50 rupees. Neat. 2 treasures left.
I think we're overpowered right now.
Marked off the sanctuary heart container. One more to go in here.
Hey Tracker, enable spoilers.
Not able to figure it out yourself? Fine, I suppose I'll help.
Hey Tracker, what's in GT? Hey Tracker, what's in GT? Hey Tracker, what's in Ganon's tower?
It's got missile.
Hey Tracker, disable
Ganon's tower
spoilers.
compass and Ganon's tower key. Okay, no more spoilers for you then.
Good shocked face. I remember one time taking the background here and importing it into Super Mario World. That was cool. They just need to make another subspace emissary and you can have that. They're not going to. I don't know if they're ever gonna touch Smash Brothers again. I feel like they're going to make it, but Sakurai's not gonna be involved, and I'll be surprised if he gets involved. But I don't think they will ever
Congratulations on beating off Ganon.
involve him again, just because he's done enough. He's done enough for the game. He's done enough. And also, I feel like if they make another Smash Brothers, they're gonna cut characters. They have to cut characters because there's no way in hell they're gonna have everything in there. They can't have Sora in the game anymore. Like that's why Sora was the last DLC. It was like the impossible happened. And there's like probably some like weird like legalese where it's just like, oh yeah, you can't add more DLC after Sora because of you don't know what characters it would be, and you know they'd have to get approval for all that. So they're like, yeah, make us Kirby's. Apparently, Air Riders is really good. People seem to really enjoy that. It seems to be like exactly what people wanted. They're like, yeah. You get to play the city trial online. What more could you ask for? Wait, where am I going? I don't know if I would spend full money on that, and just to get a Switch 2 for that. But it's cool that it's there. The only reason I don't care too much about Smash. It's the thing now. Like, I did like Smash Brawl. That was like a fun time. The experience of Smash Brothers all the way through was like, really, like, nothing could beat the experience of the Smash Brothers Brawl dojo. like losing sleep while it was a school night. See the next update, it'd be like new character, and you'd be like, oh, and then the next day it'd be like new item, and it's like, oh, thanks. It was a lot of fun. Like that, there's something exciting about that. Bonanza also seems cool. Unfortunately, it's also an open world game in a sense, and you know, I get really weird about that stuff. ZA and Pride 4 are more fun. I hear people love Pride 4, people like ZA. I have seen the character designs in ZA, and I'm like, holy shit, I want to play this. Character designs are really good in Pokemon. I like Emma. I like, what's her name? Canary? Is that how, I don't know how you pronounce it. She's cool. You can actually play dress up, something you couldn't really do in Scarlet and Violet. Oh. Gwen? Yeah, Gwen. Yeah, there's those two. Samina, oh my god, she's cool. I like her story in like the original Sun and Moon. It's just like, she's supposed to be seen as like really good or whatever, and then all of a sudden like the end game happens and she's like, actually I'm just evil. You're like, okay, cool, thanks, that's awesome. Good for you. Then there's also other like characters that are other like Sword and Shield. I would not say is like a great Pokemon game. Like you play it at first, you're like, okay, that's cool, but then you look at it afterwards, and you're like, damn, there really wasn't much in this game, huh? I do like what they did with the plot of it though, and the plot is so funny to me. The plot being, hey, you're a kid, you're going around like, oh, there's stuff happening in the world that's bad. You're a kid, don't ignore it. Go get your badges, ignore all of this. You're a kid. Oh, this is bad. Oh, ignore it. Go get your badges. You get all your badges, and you go to like do the final fight, and the villain comes out. He's like, yeah, this is happening this whole time. I'm evil. I'm bringing the apocalypse. Have fun. It's for the better of everybody, and it's like, what the fuck? And I think it's really funny that they finally just had a Pokemon game go, you're a kid, you are not involved in this, stop being involved in it. Let the adults do their thing. It is just really funny to me. I think that's like the best part of Sword and Shield. And then also you got the old woman trainer is so funny. I love her. He's probably one of my favorites in that one. Not my favorite though. That's B. Not even because of Pink, it's because like her fight is so funny. You go to the gym, and each gym had like a unique thing with it. Her gym was that you answer quiz questions. And you have to answer them correctly and you get a buff. If you answer them incorrectly, you get either a debuff or the enemy gets a buff. And then you go up against her, and it's really funny. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Then you go up against her, she asks you a question or two. And one of her questions is, how old am I? And you have a right and a wrong answer. And they're very clearly, like, they're like, one's like 60 and the other's like 20. If you answer 60 and she goes, I mean, you're not wrong, but you don't have to be rude about it, and she gives you a debuff. It's like so funny. I'm like, hell yeah. Then she takes your the weird guy that like, oh, never played Sword Shield. You can skip it. It's not like there's not a lot going for it. There's some cool Pokemon designs in it, of course, and whatnot. But like, I wouldn't consider it like really a good game in general. There's a few good trainers in it too. I would say B's really up there, but she's like exclusive to one of the versions. You have the Ghost Boy. He's kind of cool. It's a shame they're both like exclusive to one version or another, which is so bizarre. Scarlet and Violet had a lot of really fun ones. I love Larry. I love that they made the most normal ass man, made him the normal type trainer, and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, he's the Elite Four. Yep, I do the Elite Four as well. And then he's a bird trainer, which is also like the most normal ass other type he could have. He's just the flying type. Like, you are still the most normal ass man. This is awesome. God, they were cooking with him. But then you have Iono! You have Iono! Iono exists. And her name's just a pun. Her name being a pun where it's sort of just like she goes, who's it? What's it? I don't know. And it's like, oh, that's good. An artist streamer who she actually games. Yes. I know she actually games. I know just like the.
Aurora unit on. Wait. Wrong game. Next time I'll put the hyper beam on Shack Tool for you.
I know just is a streamer who like does the just talking streams. Canary, I guess. She is flat out just a gamer. She's like, I'm streaming video games. Woohoo! She's a cool design. I like her design a lot. I feel like Pokemon has a lot of really cool, strong designs. I kind of wish the Pokemon Company let Game Freak cook a little longer on some of the games sometimes, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. At least they're cool and entertaining. And it's always fun to see people's adventures in Pokemon. I have not tried Power World. I have zero interest in Power World. Power World, here's my thought on that. I'm not going to do this as like some kind of debate. They're not unhinged enough. Before you tell me adding a gun is unhinged, I disagree. You want to hear what's unhinged? Have you ever played a Pokemon fan game that makes their own Pokemon? That is the level of unhinged that Power World needed, and it does not have that. It does not have a creature that is Titanic hitting an iceberg. It does not have that.
Timer paused. GG.
Pokemon Uranium? If you haven't looked at the Pokemon Uranium Pokemon, hang on. I'll tell you what I mean.
Try again.
This is a Pokemon in Pokemon Uranium. This is the Titanic hitting an iceberg. This is a Pokemon that they made up. This is unhinged. This thing is like, what the fuck is this? Why would you make this? This is what I expected out of Power World. And Power World just like, what if we just had Charizard, but not quite? What if we just had this Pokemon, but not quite? There was like, that's what I get. It's like, it's not the issue of, my VR headset been on this entire time? Is that really? Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. Uranium also has a really fucked up dragon metal type. And it's just like a backhoe. Like, you made a metal dragon. What's wrong with you? That's fucked up. And I think it has, oh god, I think it has, one of the special abilities it has is the one where it gets, like, extra speed every turn. So it just goes faster than everybody else. It's like, holy shit. Pokemon Uranium has some really funny things. I want to play that, but I have to see if I can find it, for one, and two, find the if they fix the bug where if you attach an item to a Pokemon, it takes double damage. I have to find one that does not do that. Then I would check that out. Because I feel like that would be a really funny time. It also doesn't reach the... it's not edgy. There's times where they try to be a little edgy, but it's not, like, entirely edgy. It's just more like, you've played too much Pokemon and you think you know what makes Pokemon fun, and you decided to, like, strip that a little bit. So you made an entire segment where it's like, oh yeah, you're going to a town where they don't believe in computers, so you can't switch your Pokemon, so you're stuck with your Pokemon team for, like, a good hour or two. Good luck. What's ahead? Who knows? Good luck figuring that out. They don't give you fly until the very end of the game. So they expect you to like surf everywhere once you get that. There's like a segment where there's like ninjas versus pirates. For some reason. And not to mention the radioactive Pokemon. That game's fucked up. It's really funny, but really fucked up. Anyway, we're done. Wahoo! You get to look at my skeb again.
Auto tracker disconnected. See you
Have you
next
seen my
time.
skeb? Isn't it cool? I like this skeb. My skeb. This was fun. It's a cool outfit. I was not expecting them to give me like a cool adjusted outfit with like a skirt and everything, but like holy shit, that's awesome. This would be a really cool like upgrade for Digi. It's missing the digital parts though, so I would have to like figure that out. But it's really cool looking. I also like the off-shoulder hoodie. People really like drawing me with like thin like strap tops. I'm beginning to realize. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you're not already following, please do. It helps me out a lot. I have a Discord server where I announce when I go live, and I announce my schedule and everything like that. I'll have a schedule out soon. Maybe tomorrow. I was supposed to play The Grinch this week, and I kind of forgot because I was way too tired and sick to do it. So we'll start that this upcoming week. I'm not going to be streaming Thursday because I'm going to be watching the Game Awards via Gigaboots. That's the only way I'm watching the Game Awards. I kind of want to see what games are coming out, and I'm not supporting the Game Awards that way. I want to support Gigaboots instead because they'll have some good words to say about industry and whatnot. I think that's always and it's always fun to watch that way rather than directly. I don't care about the Game Awards. It's just more of just like sometimes you kind of have to look at it to be like, wow, this is where we're going. Okay. What's Microsoft announcing? Nothing. Oh, okay. Stuff like that. But I will be streaming Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I might be streaming tomorrow, even. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. The following week, I will not be able to stream on a Tuesday because I have a holiday party for work. So there's that. That kind of sucks. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. I appreciate it. Let's raid somebody. Lots of people are live. Who are we raiding? Speaking of Metroid. We're raiding Cherry Scampers. Cherry Scampers is playing Metroid Prime 1. I actually really like Metroid Prime 1, so I'm very excited. It's the Cherry Scampers. I'm posting an emote that I really like from Cherry Scampers. What emote? It's hard to choose because Cherry has some strong emotes. I like the nodding one. The fact that "the" was her most used emote. It's so funny. Anyway, I'm heading out. Have a good night. Thank you all for coming. Bye.